Today, you're going to learn the 5 steps to emotional guitar playing. We're going to take your guitar playing from sounding like boring scales to sounding like music. We are going to be operating in this A minor pentatonic Bach shape. Now, the first way you can start implementing more emotional playing is hammer-ons. Hammer-ons are literally taking your first finger and just hammering on with your ring finger. So you're going to pluck the string and then plop your finger down. So instead of your lines sounding like this, they'll sound like this. And once we start incorporating the other 4 keys of emotional guitar playing, it'll totally unlock how you communicate and how you play for your friends, family, or at bars, clubs, or even bigger stages. The second key for emotional guitar playing is pull-offs. So you are going to take your ring finger, pull an angle towards the floor, and pull off. So you're going to strike the string and then pull off, okay? So instead of your line sounding like this, your lines can sound like this. Subtle difference, but it's really the key to emotional guitar playing. So if we combine ideas 1, which is hammer-ons, and idea 2, which is pull-offs, all of a sudden we're able to take this boring pentatonic Bach shape and start to give it some sauce, some life. The third way you can start playing emotionally is slides. So once again, we can slide with any finger. I like to slide with my ring finger, but you can decide whatever is most comfortable. We're going to slide into notes, and you can slide down to notes. So we could do something like this now, hammering on and then having slides. It gives it a vocal sound rather than sounding like just, that sounds like a scale. But if we add slides, all of a sudden it sounds like music. It sounds like the voice. The fourth way you could start playing guitar with more emotion is bending. The best way to bend is literally taking your ring finger, reinforcing your ring finger with your middle finger. You can see that. And then having your thumb be over the neck, again, reinforcing your fingers so that it's not so hard to bend. And you're going to bend on the 7th fret. You're going to bend to this note. So you check this note on the 9th fret G string. You're going to bend up to that sound. Okay. And you can do quick bends. You can do long bends. You can start already pre-bent. That's a great one. You can repeat the bends. There's so many ways to go about this. Bending is a cheat code on the guitar because that's what gives the guitar its character. Piano players are limited to the 12 notes, but guitar players, we can play all in between the little cracks and crevices, and that's such a fun way to emote. And if you're not utilizing bends, your playing is just not going to be that emotional. The fifth and final way you can start having more emotional guitar playing, and this is my favorite tip, by the way, is vibrato. Vibrato is a cornerstone for B.B. King, for Santana, for Stevie Ray Vaughan, for all the great guitar players. You hear their vibrato once, and within 2 seconds, you know who it is. In order to develop your own unique vibrato, because everyone is like a snowflake, everyone is different in the way they approach vibrato. So this is really your chance to shine and develop a sense of individuality. So what you're going to do if you don't know how to vibrato is literally just take your ring finger, pluck the string, and just shake it back and forth. Just move it back and forth like that. That's a great starting point. And then once you have that down, you could start to experiment and see what sounds you like. You can shake the string. You can go on different string sets because it's going to give you a different vibrato sound. And for your first finger, to get that same vibrato, you're going to have your thumb angled just a little off kilter, off behind the neck. So really what you're doing is you have the note, and when you're shaking the note and having that vibrato, it's going around the note. You know, all your pitch is going around the note. And that imperfection actually gives your playing more of a characteristic like the human voice, because when singers sing, they have vibrato as well. So you're going to automatically have a more vocal sounding style of playing. So if we want to combine all 5 of these ideas, hammer-ons, pull-offs, slides, bends, and vibrato, you simply just need to limit yourself to a few notes. Let's do 4 notes in the pentatonic scale on the D and G string. Okay? And as a little exercise, start doing hammer-ons. Do quick hammer-ons. Do long hammer-ons. You know, a lot of people get stuck in the habits of doing the same kind of hammer-ons, the same kind of pull-offs. Like if they always hammer on at a certain speed, they just get used to that. So this is your chance to check in with yourself and start hammering on and pulling off in a variety of ways that'll give you a more musical way of sounding on the guitar. So you can hammer on quickly and pulling off quickly. You can hammer on long and doing pull-offs, and then start incorporating slides just with these 4 notes. Okay? Let's incorporate everything. Hammer-ons, pull-offs, slides, bends, and vibrato. If you are a beginner or an intermediate, this should be either review or some information that you kind of knew about, but you didn't know how to put into words. And if you're an advanced player, this is a great refresher and a great way to remind yourself, hey, if you've been doing the same hammer-ons or pull-offs or bends for the past couple years, it's time to hit that reset button. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you very soon.